Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Indoorlands. This is episode 4. I decided I need one more episode to sort of practice at this live park building before I move on to Planet Coaster. I know these Indoorlands videos are not very popular, and thus I feel I can use them as a spot to sort of practice and play with audio settings and things like that, and I won't annoy too many people. Though I did lose a follower after posting my last Indoorlands video, but that's okay. I haven't stopped with the Roller Coaster Tycoon. There will still be many more Roller Coaster Tycoon videos. I just do want to expand into other park building videos because I really like creating in a lot of these things, and I know Indoorlands isn't nearly as interesting as other games, but like I said, it provides a good playground for me to practice this type of content. So even though it's not super interesting, it does allow me to sort of build a foundation that I can make more interesting videos in the future, such as with Planet Coaster and stuff. I don't want to have too many issues when I do create content that I want to get a lot of views. So Indoorlands is great for that. So let's jump into the park and see what's going on now. This will probably be the last video I do of Tutorial Park. Any forthcoming video of Indoorlands, I think I'm going to start something new and just play the career mode with a fresh park, as I've gotten some ideas since I started playing this, and I think I have an idea how I would play the game when I was seriously playing it. So this will be the last of the Tutorial Park sub-series, I guess you could say. I know this game isn't nearly as interesting as it kind of reminds me of like a tablet game or something like that. It would be really good on tablets. It's not quite complicated enough for the desktop. But it does have its own charms and features that I do quite like. So I will attempt to make a serious go at a park here sooner or later in this game. It probably won't be for some time because, like I said, I've got a lot more RCT content. I've got a lot more Planet Coaster content that I want to do, and Planet Coaster 2 is coming out and things like that. So, it is what it is, but um with this game in particular, I do like the simplicity of it. I wish that there was decorations for the areas outside of the ride halls, though. I guess that would be my one major complaint, is that these sort of path things don't really do it for me. I would really like the ability to like place stuff up against the walls and really, make these areas interesting. Though, again, they have these sort of decorative hall type things, which are just sort of a decoration all in one go. And you know, what I want to do with a serious playthrough is incorporate these a lot more. And also what I've noticed is like, so for instance, like a ride has an entrance here and an exit here, and they're like tied together and they have like sort of this big walk around thing. And looking at like, so here's my park where I've kind of tied both of them together so you can go in here, walk around the ride and come out, or this one here. And looking at other people's playthroughs of this game, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Like you're going to see a park that looks a lot like this one where it's sort of just rides placed with halls. But so what I was thinking would be kind of interesting though is like, what if you turn the whole sort of area into one big maze? Like instead of actually connecting this hallway here, like what if you had one area here where they could go into the ride and walk around and then come out here. And then this is like another area, and they continue on this way, and then they can walk into this ride and come out here, and then they move on to another area, and sort of they would snake around the entire park that way. And I think that would be if you combine that with the decorative halls, I think you could get some really interesting effects that don't just look like rooms sitting against rooms with stuff like this. It's something I'd have to play with a lot. It's not something I'm going to do in this park because I haven't started doing it, and I'm going to stick with what I was doing. But if I do a future park, that is sort of the idea of what I was thinking. But let's continue with this park here and build yet another ride hall. I've got lots of money. I've got lots of things going on here. I'm going to build this same ride hall. I do have one more flat ride that I can use. So we're going to build with that one flat ride. And something that would be useful for me, just FYI for anyone that actually does watch these videos, is any feedback you have regarding things that you like or dislike regarding my videos. I know I'm not like a super interesting personality, so if your comment is something like be different, well, it's probably not going to happen. I am who I am, and that's just the way it is. But if it's something that I can do from like a technical standpoint or something like that, or an interactive standpoint, or something you would like to see that you're not seeing, those types of things, it would be interesting to get feedback on that. So I have my ride hall here. I suppose I should put a ride in it. And I do have the one flat ride remaining that I haven't built yet, which is here in the rides. Another reason why I wanted to play this game again is that, I kind of played it for a little bit and then I stopped playing it for a long time and I completely forgot how to play it. I didn't play it long enough that I actually built up any sort of, muscle memory or anything like that regarding the game. And so I had to kind of relearn it as I came back into it. And I would like to play it in a way that I don't have to do that the next time I come into this game. Okay, before I do this, actually, let's go back to the main screen there and choose a theme for it. New Earth Settlement, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one that I picked for over there. There aren't very many on this one. We'll go with the snow theme. That looks okay. What was this ride called? I didn't even look when I built it. We'll just go take a look at the thing here. Rides. It was the Bouncer. Okay, so I'm just going to name it Bouncer so I don't forget. There we go. Alright. So now let's go in here and set some colors, as I don't really think the pink meshes well with this particular setting. For colors, now that I have a setting, I'll just sort of mimic the setting. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go through this a little bit faster this time around, as I know I've been going pretty slow previously, but I was learning the game. Basically, the whole point of this series is that I wanted to learn the game and learn the game with you guys, not necessarily just play it in my own time and then be like, okay, here's what I've learned and how to, play it. It was just not. I thought it'd be interesting to sort of have the more interactive component to that. Given that I'm not an expert in this one and I really, didn't have any idea what I was doing, but I've played it quite a bit more now. Well, not quite a bit, I guess you could say, but enough that I feel like I know where things are, so I don't have to, you know, dig around too much. I've done a lot of digging around in this game, trying to find things, and yeah, I think I've kind of gotten over that part of it. So there we go. We've got that going there. Let's hop in the seat and see what's going on. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of like an Enterprise, but not really. It's making squeaking noises. That's a nice touch. I did turn the game audio up a little bit in this episode versus the last episode. Again, I'm playing with different audio levels and different ideas to get a good feel for what I want to do with Planet Coaster. So hopefully the turnout this time is a little bit better. I know the game was a little too quiet in the last episode. Yeah, it's like squeaking. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. I'll hop out of there. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to go a lot faster in this episode. I have a pretty good idea what I want to accomplish now. I seem to be making... Holy crap, I'm at a million whatevers. That's a lot, you know, so I seem to be doing good in the money front. That is not the same floor I was using before. Or is it the same wall? What happened there? There we go. We'll do those all the way up to there. Let's see. How do I get rid of that? Trash, trash. Awesome. Okay. Got some stuff here. Okay. I realized that I didn't actually ride this ride in the last episode, so we're going to go do that because I want to ride all the rides, of course. Hopefully it gets going pretty quick here. I love that they have the hum of the ride and the squeaks and stuff. Those are really nice touches. Like, those are touches that you don't even see in Planet Coaster. It's really cool. I mean, their models and stuff could use some work, but honestly, I don't care all that much because it fits with the art style. And to me, that's always what's more important, is that as long as your art style is consistent, you don't need things to be super high detail. You just need to be able to convey everything in a consistent way. While the models and stuff aren't that good, the they go around, they actually close the restraints on every single ride and stuff. These are nice touches. It's highly detailed in its own way. They just didn't put the focus necessarily on building a whole bunch of realism. But then, the flip side of that is you get the performance, though. Probably pretty much anybody's computer could run this game, I would imagine. It's not incredibly performance intensive. So here we go. It's one of these. Yeah, I like these rides. I mean, like in real life, I mean. They're good ones. Oh, now we're going. Awesome. I don't know if their music choices really fit the rides though. I mean, I chose the music. I'm sure there's other stuff, but I would hope that everything would kind of have like a little bit faster tempo to it to sort of fit rides. You know, like if you go to like a fairground or something, you're gonna have music with usually a fairly fast tempo or loud beat to it. Yeah, that's fun. Which is something I try to replicate in the outros for my RCT videos. You know, I always feel that they should have some sort of a beat to them and stuff, given that they're for parks. Yeah, okay. So I've got 64, sorry, research points. Pretty good. I want to fill this area here with shops. So let's see what I have that I haven't built yet. I didn't build the mini drop tower. So throw that in there. And what did I do on this side? I did 2 and 2. This would need like, this is that would be 6. So I need like a 3 and a 2 to fit in that. So I need a 2. I want to find that one first. Let's see. Ball pool? Yeah, ball pool. Okay. So I'm going to put ball pool here. And I will then put the mini drop tower here. Like this. And get my... That is not correct. That's what I meant to do instead. Okay. Yeah, like that. And look at this, and we'll say this is the ball pool. I don't think I'll be building another one. Adjust the price here. There we go. I should probably check my prices at some point here. This is the mini drop tower. So let's go check the price of the entrance at the very least. Oh yeah, look at that. I can go way up. There we go. Cool. Let's see if I have any more shops that I haven't built yet. I wish it showed you how many you already had. Oh, it does. Buildings of type 1. Buildings of type 2. Right, okay, cool. So it does. Buildings of type 1. I've got no waffles. Okay. Gotta have waffles. Oh, got an upgraded building too. Yeah, so waffles will go here. Awesome. And we'll check. Got an upgraded building, which is the balloon store. Luxury tag, eh? Luxury balloons. Oh, I can include toilets at the balloon store. Look at that. That's beautiful. Genius. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Huh. Apparently, that's an achievement. Amazing. So what else do I got for buildings that I haven't built yet? Let's see. So waffles, now I've got one. I've got no duck fishing, which, you know. Oh, I can choose my next contract now. Lose 75,000. I get starting patience of all visitors is increased by 100. Ooh, oh, but it's a limited duration. Increase research progress. If I take a decrease handling speed of 50%, all rides break down. Immediate rewards. Yeah, obviously I'm doing that. That's clearly the best option. Alright, we're gonna duck fishing over here. All the rides are broken down, but you can do duck fishing. There we go. Oh, no you can't because I don't have any paths to it yet, so we'll do paths like that. Okay. So, let's see. Ball pool I've got. Can throwing I've got. Darts I've got. Playground I've got. Horse carousel I've got. Chiroplane I do not have. Really? I thought I had one at the... Oh, that's the horse carousel. Okay. Oh, chiroplane. I love these things too. They're cool. They're huge though, apparently. So we'll wait on that. And then just the mini drop tower. Okay. And I definitely have everything in here multiple times over. Alright. Now that I've expanded the park, it looks like these are not able to be repaired. So I should probably stick a repair building over there. We'll just stick it right there. And I love that it tells me how many of these things I have. I didn't realize that. That's just great, because now I can just figure it out what the next one in the... So this is the 5th repair building. This is going to be E. And now if I check my repair, still no? There we go. Alright. Great. And I've got tons of research point. I got tons of money. Things are going really well in this park right now. Everything is shops. Shops are a huge factor in this game, apparently. So I can expand the parking potentially, which might be a useful thing to do at this point, given I've added 3 rides. I could also add the bus station. I'm gonna add the decoration hall and decoration reduction. Even though I'm not gonna do it, oh, each parking car grants 10 money. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do the bus. What's this? Decreases the handling time, right. I've got 48 points left, not quite enough. I could decrease more building costs, but I think I want to start unlocking a few more things here. This gives me chocolate, presents, collectible store, mugs, and kitchenwares. Kitchenwares? Who goes to the theme park to get kitchenwares? Alright, let's do that. Alright, so now if I go look at my buildings, I should have more stuff here. Yep. So here's the chocolates. Throw chocolates over here. Oh, got a visitor milestone. It's too light green for me to read from back here. I had 340 visitors. There we go. Great. More research points. Excellent. And more money. Right. Yeah, so chocolates there. That's good. Nothing needs upgrading at the moment. That's good. Let's go back to buildings. Right, so chocolate, balloon store, mugs and kitchenwares. That one's gonna go, oh, it's a 3x3 actually. That's pretty big too. Go get something else maybe. Presents. There we go. 2x2. And same with the collectible store here. Is also a 2x2, which is great. We'll do presents. I have reached attractivity milestone 5. You have brought your park to an attractiveness score of 1,470. And I got new achievements as well. It's beautiful. Awesome. More research points, more money. See, we're just flying along now. Alright. Collectible store 1. You're just going to be collectible store, because I'm not going to build more of you. There's so many buildings in this game. You can tell, like, because, I mean, it makes sense because of the fact it's indoor lands, and, you know, given they haven't put any other scenery and stuff, what else are you really going to put between things? What, like, tons of shops? But, like, look at this. I pretty much built everything that I have, aside from the roller coasters, because I'm waiting for more of the large rooms for them that are different. But you know, when it comes to the shops and stuff, I pretty much built everything that I've been given, and there's so many of them. They're everywhere. You could line all your, you know, sides of everywhere with different shops, and I think that's the idea. You know, in combination between the shops and the decorative rooms here. And the different, scenery and stuff here. I really do think you could do something pretty interesting. Way more interesting than what I have going on here. But, not more interesting than my RCT parks, though. Probably not. But, I really do like what they're trying to go for here. I would like to see like an Indoorlands 2. I think that they could do a lot with this game, especially if they were able to, somehow break out of the idea that a ride can only exist in a room and everything has to be separated by a single room, or if you were able to like design the rooms like kind of in like the Sims like housing style, like how you build a house in the Sims. That might be kind of interesting if they could introduce that to this game here. So I think I built everything that I just got. So let's go back to research. Oh, new contract time. 15 buildings break down. I get an immediate reward of research points, which is great. Build 4 halls with theme Western. And I could just switch 4 of my halls to Western. I'm probably not going to take this one, though. I just don't have this... like, some of these just don't seem to make sense. It's like, well, I don't have the space, even. Like, I would have to buy a whole bunch of land to even get to the point where I could build 4 new halls. 125 visitors without the negative reaction bored. Yeah, well, no one better be bored in my park. So we'll do that one. See how that goes. I assume that, that one will work because I don't think anyone's really that bored. At 10%, 11%, 12%. I'm not really sure, like, at what rate it's going around and counting this, but this seems really slow. Anyway, but hopefully this just does its thing. And, yeah, let's do... What comes in this? Oh. Fun halls. So these are all... oh, see, like, this one's got, like, a bridge and stuff in it. That's neat. This one's got, like, a little pool. Yeah, I really do think you could do some neat stuff. You just have to strategize your research and approach here. So let's do this one here. What do we get with this? This comes with apocalypse. Are sharks really part of the apocalypse? Ice cream, drinks, hot dogs. Oh yeah, everyone wants hot dogs. Yeah, let's do that one. Build some of those. Drinks. Can't believe I haven't had drinks until now. Like, just generic drinks. Crazy. What happened there? Did that work? Is that drinks? Or is this... yeah, drinks. Okay. There we go. And... just the price. Hot dogs. Awesome. Yeah, just so many shops. What else did I get? Ice cream, right? Ice cream can go over here. Not that one. Alright, ice cream. Should probably build more toilets, eh? How many do I have currently? I think I only have the 2. Yeah, I only have 2. That's probably not good. I'm sure they are unhappy with only 2 toilets, given the way this game seems to handle capacity and stuff like that. So I'll put one over here. Toilet C. Alright, there we go. Ah, it worked. Okay, there we go. Now I got money. Which I really, now money is like really not a problem. It was for a little bit there in the last episode. I went negative for a bit, but that seems to have pretty much resolved itself. Got 35 research points. Let's see what else I can do here. What's this? What else came in this? Yeah, this only had the 3. What comes in this? Pancakes. Bob. Sushi. And churros. Oh, churros. Yeah. Who doesn't love churros? I love churros. Those are like my favorite. Always got to get churros whenever I go somewhere that has churros. Galaxyland actually has churros now, which is great. I don't know. Maybe they always did, but I just noticed. I don't have that one unlocked yet. Oh yeah, I did that bus thing. Let's go check that out. Where's, there it is. So there's the bus. Oh, so it like, yeah, that's neat. Yeah, that's the bus. Oh, we got purple happy faces. Let's check the, ooh. Reduce my entrance cost a little. And then I come out of a tunnel here. Surprised nothing's upgraded in a while here. What do I get? Increases handling, Yeah, I mean, I'll go with that. The goals are a little repetitive, eh? Or the contracts. It's pretty much the very, very similar things every time. And these ones where they break down, like it's almost irrelevant. Oh. Yeah, see, I think that they're okay. They're going to get repaired. Got 54 research points now. What's that? Oh, go-karts. This one's got a new ride for me too. The Eagle. Bumper cars. Aerial carousel. Cool. Right, so I was going to do this one. That needs 80. Not quite there. What does this one need? This one only needs 40. Maybe I'll do that. That gives me... The go-karts is 4x4. Are these ones not in a repair area? They're probably not, eh? I need to put a new one. There we go. How many of these do I have now? 6. This will be F. All right. At 400 guess. I duplicate that on the other side. Yeah, I might as well. Like that. All right, let's buy new land. 900K for the next one. That hurt. 1.3 mil for the next one. I'm gonna buy all 3 of these before I do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think I would do something different the next time. I really want to play with those decoration halls and things like that. It's just the way that I've structured it right now. It just doesn't really make sense to try to incorporate them at this point. It would be something I'd want to do, like I did here, but I just wanted to see them. Um, like, let's take a look at some. I'm pretty much done with this park at this point anyway. So why not? I want to look at that one that I saw. See, Deco Hall. So how many are there in total? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's only 13 in total. I didn't unlock the one with the bridge. So here's the first one. Let's take a look at this. So the one thing that is interesting about them is like they have different entrances and exits. So see, this one you could put in a path and you could have something else over here and you could have them like separate, right? So you could use these to make interesting entrances and stuff, right? And so now let's take a look at this one here. This one's got kind of a path from here that goes to here. And this one here doesn't have a path over here, it just goes like this. So that was sort of what I was saying, is that if you combine these things together with the, sort of entrance here, I do think you could make like an interesting sort of like approach to ride entrances and stuff like that, where it wouldn't just be like, oh, you enter a room here and there. You could make it interesting where, this one goes in and this one comes out and things like that. Oh, what do we get? So there's the old shops breaks down again. My visitors have 100% more demands for 10 minutes. That might not be bad. Create 5 tags to type slow going. Yeah, no, I'm going to go for that. So then we have this hub hall, and this is something that I just unlocked. And let's go to the area that I haven't put anything in yet to kind of get a look at this. Yeah, so same thing, right? So it's like you could connect pieces like that. It goes into your hub. I don't want those. I mean, now, can I do anything? Oh, look at this. And you can decorate them. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. Can you do the same thing? Oh, you can do the same thing with these too. I didn't realize you could actually decorate these. I thought that the decorations they came with was like that was it. That's what you were looking at. But oh. 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 Yeah, okay. That makes me way more excited. So I'm totally building this whole thing wrong. I mean, like, it's not wrong. Like, it's not like it works, But I think it should be a lot less of this and a lot more of this. And if you combine like a whole bunch of these together, right, you effectively get the ability to decorate paths. Like, yes, you don't get to decorate them here everywhere, and some of them you don't. But within like the various rooms and stuff you do. Like, so let's go, so this one could have this, right? And then you can actually enter it too. Now, I don't know if entering it means you get to see the people walking. I don't know if I set that one up properly. Let's go look at the one that I actually set properly. Not the ones that are over there. This one here. So we'll go and look at that. Okay. That's cool. So now if I enter this, does this do anything? Do I see it? No. So you don't get to see the people or anything walking through. Oh, you do. You do get to see the people. I didn't wait long enough. Okay. All right. Let's go back in. Adjust hall play. Yeah, so you can move stuff and things too, which is neat. Okay. So, yeah, there are people. Okay. Now, I mean, like, it's nothing spectacular here. Let's camera 2. How is that useful? Why would I want that? Camera 1 is obviously the only camera here. I wonder now, are these people actually people going through this hall in the game? Or is this just sort of like randomly generated NPCs that are standing around? Like, does this have any relation to the game? I don't think it does. I think that those are just for effect. But, yeah, it's a nice touch. And the fact that you get to see it at this level is, nice. So you could, like you could put a whole bunch of these together, right? And have different themes. And do different stuff. And of course, within one of these, you can edit it yourself. So, like, let's go into this one. It actually put some decorations. Japan, Vikings. Oh, and so we can, and just like the ride halls, you can change the backgrounds. You can change. Okay. So, you can change the colors. You can change the ground. Okay. Yep. I think you can even change the railings. Just like in the rides. Okay. Neat. I did not realize this was the case. So, for instance, if we do Western. Now, I wonder if that means that if you do like a Western. So, remember I was just saying that it doesn't make any sense. Like, how am I going to build 3 halls? Well, maybe they're including decoration halls in that. So, I could build 3 decorative Western halls, that use a Western theme. And that would probably meet that goal. Maybe you can even apply that to tags and stuff too. So let's put this. Oh, that's a big tent. How about this? There we go. So we can put that there. Neat. And we got some fencing we could put. Right? 4. Oh, whoops. 2. 3. 1. 4. Right? So, okay. That makes this game a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah, okay. So I think that's really cool. I wish I had realized that a little bit earlier, but like I said, I'm just learning this game. I've never played it before. But I do think I'm going to actually reapproach this game. So, you're probably not going to see any episodes about this game for a while, as it is something that now that I've kind of done the tutorial park and stuff with you guys, and we've done it together, it is something that I can kind of take and play with on my own and get used to. And I think if I come back to this game on the channel, it will be in a new park, and I think the idea of a series around this game in particular would be like every episode, instead of it being like what I've been doing here, where it's just sort of like, okay, we're going to make a park, and now the next episode is a new part of the same park, and a new part of the same park, and then, sort of like that traditional style. I think what I would do is actually make each episode focus on one particular room, and that could be either a ride room or one of these rooms, and we just decorate each room, and that would be like the focus. Because to actually do decorations like this one, for example, that's probably at least an hour and a half of work to get right, to make it look good like that. So that could be a whole episode just making this. If I was going to make stuff in this game that is of the sort of RCT scale quality, I think that would be sort of how I would go about it. Because I don't think showing like a whole park would really be that great. I mean, like at the end of the series, I would show the park, I think. But yeah, I do think that you could have episodes that focus on designing specific halls. Like we could design this hall in an episode. And then they would be like, shorter episodes, but then, you would sort of build up the park hall by hall by hall by hall. And it would also allow for the sort of time needed to really focus on what stuff looks like. And I do think that you can make something really good looking in this game. I just think that you can't approach it how the game feels like it wants to be approached, with like building the things like this. Like they don't really explain that these here are really what you want to be using as much as possible, as opposed to be using the just trying to decorate these. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of Tutorial Park. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next video.